Why is it a good thing that I have no idea what's going on with your project? So I understand. It's your project. You're not doing many projects in the year. If it's residential, it might be painting your house once every 5 years. You might be painting your business, once a year, once every year, maybe a few times a year, and you take it very seriously. But just imagine. So me, Ryan Amato Painting, is doing probably 10, 12 estimates a week, running around doing estimates. I do all the marketing. So all the social media posts you see, emails, text messaging, marketing, videos that we send out, mailers, TV, anything you see with us on it, I'm basically taking care of. And now my son is helping me on the back end with that, so that's going to help out a lot. So I'm doing all that, all the marketing. I'm managing the business from the inside, training. Now I'm just training Tanya and training whoever else might be here. All that, meeting with the accountants, doing everything that goes into a business. And then I get phone calls that say, hey, your painter isn't here. I don't know where he's at. Hey, I haven't picked my colors out yet. Or they left a spot on the floor and I'm pissed off about it. Just imagine everything that I do, plus family life. I have 3 kids, a wife, dogs, the whole shebang. And don't forget, you all deserve time for yourself too. So I go to the gym. I like to walk. I like to run a little bit. I like to read. I like a lot of stuff. So that time typically has me out of the house at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm back in the house at 6 o'clock at night. And if you see me on my phone or my iPad, probably I'm doing some marketing stuff. I'm designing some ads. So me not knowing what's going on your project, or when your job's coming up, or how your job's going, or where are the guys at, or you spilled some paint on the floor, or all that stuff, that's a good thing. If I was able to do everything I just mentioned, plus manage all the day-to-day jobs, boy, I would be a machine. I don't know how I would do that. That's impossible for anybody to expect that. Boy, you're just not, you haven't worked with a regular painting company before. You probably worked with painting companies who have the owner and maybe 2 painters, and they write their proposals on a piece of paper or a napkin, or they shoot you over an email, and they do very little marketing because they ran into a few jobs that just carry them forever, right? I'm sure. So, we explain this to people. I run it through when I'm doing the estimate that Tanya's going to take over from the time that the job is accepted. I think a video goes out explaining the process. We have other videos explaining the process, and people still want to step over that. I don't like that. And I tell you why I don't like that is number one, that they are, in my mind, they seem privileged and they want to go directly to the owner. It could be they feel that somebody else isn't getting them the answer right away, and that could be possible. But again, that's a whole nother video of how busy everybody is. It's how it is now. You hop on your phone, you order something from Amazon, and it's at your door the next day. It's crazy. That's not like that in a service business, unless you have hundreds of employees, 50, 75, 100 painters. That's not us. I mean, we have 20 some guys and girls. We're probably doing, 5 to 8 different jobs at a time. It's pretty still significant, but we're not on call. We're not ready to jump out there and do everything that comes along. We don't take every job on. We stop doing work for contractors. So the reason that it irritates me a little bit when we've gone through this whole process and Tanya's doing her best to work with people who maybe be a little needy or are a little needy, is they want to step right around her. And now if I answer that email, or I answer that text message or phone call, forget it, Tanya's done. She might as well not even have anything to do with that project anymore. And yes, I could probably get you an answer. I could not get you an answer. I could probably take care of that right away. I'm a really good firefighter because I get shit done. But I can't get it all done. I mean, that would be impossible. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I signed up for. And I am actually working on some other business things on my own. So my time is in other places right now. And Tanya's doing an amazing job. That's also another reason why it bothers me when people CC me on emails that have nothing to do with me. I literally get emails CCing me saying the painter didn't show up, or the color is not correct. I mean, guys, stuff happens. I mean, do you think everything is perfect every day? I'm telling you, I deal with a lot of painting companies, and I've been talking to a lot of other service industries, and they all have the same problems. I'm going to start writing these down for you guys when I hear all the stories from the other painting companies. Guys sometimes don't show up. You pay a guy on Friday, sometimes they don't show up on Monday. Sometimes they get pissed off and don't come back. Sometimes guys make mistakes and spill paint. Sometimes they break things. And it's not us. It's everyone. It's the whole painting industry. Just as there's bad contractors sometimes, or bad employees, or bad painters, there are bad customers. And whoever told you that the customer's always right, they're full of it. The customer's not always right. I deal with some people, and Tanya more than me deals with people who are just people you would not want in your life. You would not want these people in your life ever again, and we do our best to get the job done, make them somewhat happy, and delete them from our system because we're not working for them again. It's just the way it goes, and they all have stories like this. So the whole rant of this podcast, or whatever I'm doing, is you can't do it all. I can't do it all. I don't want to do it all, and I'm not going to do it all. So I'm sure other people have the same problems in their businesses. But I guess my rant really is for the customers who want to go right around that process because they feel they need to get right to the owner because he's going to do something that's going to magically make everything happier. But I will tell you, Tanya is a lot nicer than I am when she's handling things. So sometimes you know, when you get what you want and what you wish for, it might not be the exact thing that you want. So you'd be better off dealing with Tanya. She can get you quick answers right away. She can make stuff happen, and she does it in a nice, polite way.